Hello guys, welcome to Quick Chatter Live. We are live after long back, so let's get excited for India versus Pakistan. So it's a big game for India, preparation for World Cup. We are with the
Acha, one
biggest
second, Vallabh. I
biggest
want to know what
channel.
happened to your. What happened? Nikhil bhai, tell me what happened to his accent when India was the Pakistan. Even the Pakistanis will not accept that. I'm sorry for that.
Okay,
Sir,
let's make it simple. Tomorrow
when
it's India
before
versus
that
Pak.
you change.
So we have legendary people right now here. One is Nikhil Bhai, one is Surya Bhai, Anuj Bhai, Saurabh Bhai. Everybody is known for their Twitter impressions and Twitter dialogues.
अरे ना
And
ना
I,
ना
I,
ना
I,
भाई
ना
चांस ही
ना
नहीं है।
not taking it chance. अरे मेरे को आज तक
Please,
मिला ही नहीं है यार.
Are you
no,
finding the word agenda?
no. He's already saying we are lot of men and making us legend and also saying myths. So please don't
ना
paint a
ना भाई,
beautiful picture.
मैं तो बहुत ज्यादा एंटी इस मामले में कि मैं लोगों को जाके बोलता हूँ भाई तू इंप्रेशन के लिए कर रहा है, तो उल्टे मेरे पे मुश्किल हो जाता है. रहने दे.
और मैं
मेरे को
इकलौता ऐसा हूँ इस पैनल में जिसके पास ब्लू टिक नहीं है।
वो तो आपने
हाँ तो
हाइट
भाई
किया,
Impression तो
बुद्धि मत बोलो.
हाँ तो आपकी सैलरी अच्छी
impression
है.
बहुत दूर की बात है।
okay. We have some legendary names, although
हाँ
yeah,
अनुज
Twitter
भाई,
legends.
अनुज भाई
हाँ, Anuj भाई.
रोहित शर्मा अनुज भाई.
Yes. Anuj भाई, टिकट के बारे में बात नहीं करेंगे. We'll leave it off. Anyway, so yeah, Rohit Sharma, Anuj bhai. I mean, we connect very much to Rohit Sharma. So let's start with Anuj bhai. So let's start the hype with
I
you.
just want to
Yep.
continue from here.
Okay.
I know it's a live and we'll go again. People will watch it, but again, it is all about India, Pakistan, nothing else. We can talk about the fights. We can talk about Roko versus Nasha. Anybody knows Roko and Nasha?
Everybody saw your tweet, bro.
इट्स हिमांशु. उस हिमांशु को पकड़ के मारो, हिमांशु पारिक को. बंदा बहुत ही बदमाश है. इन शोएब अख्तर के चक्कर में, मतलब आई थिंक वो शोएब अख्तर के चक्कर में जा रहा है, मतलब जहाँ की बदमाशियां काफी ज्यादा हो रही हैं उसकी तरफ से. तो मतलब अब उसने कहा रोको एंड नशा, तो मतलब रोको इज द रोहित एंड कोहली एंड देन द नसीम एंड शाहीन. बट अगेन हाँ, दैट्स ट्रू इन द सेम साइड बिकॉज आवर ओन गाय कृष्णकांत, मतलब श्रीकांत हैज टोल्ड दैट कि ही माइट नॉट एबल टू प्ले the in swing of Shaheen, Mr. Rohit. So I doubt exactly what things are happening. So
हमारे पास बुमराह प्लस सिराज है ना, बुराज.
मैं शमी को ज्यादा रिस्पेक्ट देता हूँ. I'm so sorry. सिराज से कहीं ज्यादा I give respect to शमी. देखो भाई, एक्सपीरियंस को आप मात नहीं दे सकते, कुछ भी बोल लो आप.
But
But
Siraj is
again,
the world number one bowler, man. He has proved himself.
हाँ, देखो मैं पता है पुटे कि हैदराबाद से हो तो ठीक है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. यहाँ लॉबीज की बातें नहीं चलेंगी, वरना अनुज
अरे,
एंड
he's a
निखिल
proven performer,
इनके जो
man.
है.
He's world number one bowler. Siraj is world number one.
देखो अच्छी बात है, वी ऑल हैव टू सपोर्ट इंडिया, टीम इंडिया जो
हाँ,
खेलेंगे हम उनको
तो इसलिए
सपोर्ट
मैं
करेंगे
बोल रहा
कल
हूँ.
2 बजे. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट.
ठीक है,
पाकिस्तान
बुमराह प्लस शमी भूमि जाएंगे. भूमि हमारा भूमि है. नहीं, आप
वो तो
रोको बोलो.
भुवनेश्वर हो गया ना. आप उसको
नहीं,
याद कर रहे हो क्या?
बुमराह भी
वो
है
भी
ना.
हैदराबाद से खेलता है.
सर
नहीं,
सर सर
बुमराह
सर
है ना.
सर हैदराबाद में बू 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 बॉ 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 और भुआ. तो अब इसके चक्कर में मत पड़ो. हम लोग को फाइट नहीं करना है, हम लोगों को सपोर्ट करना है.
कोई फाइट नहीं कर रहा है. मैं बस निकनेम्स की सोच रहा हूँ. आप रोको बोले तो चलो.
रहने दो. नोकोश एंड वो लोग काफी अच्छा है. लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द थिंग. So what I think about, we have right now Mr. Ganesh is here.
No, Ganesh has some problem.
Okay, fine. Nikhil bhai is there. Shorya is all known as Sportskeeda, and then we have Anuj. So and Nikhil bhai कोई नहीं जानता, कौन नहीं जानता भाई. लखपति इंसान है from Dream 11 के इकलौते हमारे दोस्त. और after Robin, मतलब with Robin actually, Robin इनकी पथ पे चल चुके हैं. So what I would like to know about you guys, tell me about India versus Pakistan. I don't know, and I don't want to talk about what happened in the past. But yes, I want to know, Nikhil bhai, what do you think exactly how this match would be? Because what our sources says, that it might be raining or not raining. This is a different thing altogether. But we may have around 70-80 overs ka match for sure. मतलब, as of now, it looks like. So please share your input on that.
Yeah, I think the game, how jitna bhi hota hai, I am expecting it to be very intense and very closely competitive because conditions in Sri Lanka, we've seen them in the two games so far. There is something for everyone. Seamers have got movement of the ball, of the seam. There has been swing in the air. The ball has gripped a bit. So, expecting a proper bowlers versus bowlers game and two sides who have decent bowling attacks. One has a better pace attack on paper, and the other is coming together after a while. So it should be interesting. I'm expecting a close game, hopefully a good game. Though I will not mind a washout. Uh, I think when you want to have certain things certain way, the organizers should also get their bit in terms of a few washouts, and then we then move to the bigger event later. But if it happens, hopefully a good game, a close game, and I think it will be. In the recent past, we have seen many one-sided games in the background, but last few years in T20s it hasn't been that one-sided. So first ODI in 4 years between these two sides. So hopefully a close game. I won't mind a thriller. I won't mind a tie also.
I think you're talking about in terms of Dream 11 or the fantasy games in different way. But again, Nikhil,
No,
bhai,
no,
because
no. Sir, please don't
because
spoil my image by putting fantasy first. It is
I'm so
always
sorry.
cricket first.
I'm sorry, निखिल भाई, ये कोई इंटेंशन नहीं था मेरा. आपका इमेज कौन? Come on, you are the one of the cutest guy we have in YouTube. Come on, and on Twitter, who exactly can give us the कौन हंस रहा है ऐसे भाई? बहुत गलत बात है. देखो इसको तुम लोग स्पोर्ट्स तक का मत बनाओ. स्पोर्ट्स तक मत बनाओ. इसको हम लोग का रहने दो. But again, let's go to Surya. Surya, what do you think exactly you guys are talking about from your sports
team.
Kida desk? Yes, I just want to know from a little bit more through that aspect also.
In what sense exactly, Saurabh? I didn't quite get what you were
It
referring
means
to.
that what going on exactly, how you guys are having feeling over there, how exactly the heart palpitation, because I'm not able to sleep at night today. I don't know. I'm having still my Coca-Cola zero sugar. I don't know how much this will help us. We don't have even Coca-Cola as our sponsor. But again, the thing it is that somewhere down the line, the butterflies are like ready to like unleashed. So because you guys like Cricket Info, Sportskida, or cricket.org or cricket.com, these guys, come se come, they know exactly what they have to do, what is going on over there. In that prospect, how the India versus Pakistan game is right now poised. So it will be very helpful for us to understand exactly that कि क्या चल रहा है, कैसे चल रहा है, और आप लोग क्या सोच रहे हो at this moment. एक रात पहले की बात है. It's like still another कितना घंटा बचा है? 12 14 घंटे, 14.5 घंटे बचे हैं. Yes.
I think any India-Pakistan game always comes with that sense of anticipation and buzz, and this is no different, of course. Probably from a personal point of view, maybe it hasn't probably sunk in yet that okay, it's India-Pakistan and we're on. It could be because of a couple of reasons. One of them could potentially be the weather forecast. दूसरी बात ये है कि for practical purposes, they're going to be meeting again in about 8
अच्छा,
days time, next Sunday.
I have a question from Anuj Surya, and just I'm saying, हम लोग यहाँ बैठ के बोल रहे हैं, हम लोग इंडिया से बोल रहे हैं कि actually there is a problem with the weather and all, but the कार्तिक, शुभैन, ये लोग वहाँ हैं, और जहाँ तक कार्तिक ने बोला हुआ है कि exactly the weather is right now absolutely clear. थोड़ा सा weather का problem है, like कभी-कभी clouds आ जा रहे हैं, but it's not that bad at all at this moment. It was supposed to be raining from today till tomorrow. It was supposed to be, और जो हमारे पास images आ रहे हैं कि like काफी ज्यादा बारिश हुई है overnight etc. वैसे कोई condition है नहीं. I don't know exactly it's a rumor or the reality, because I have images where exactly I think we are into the WhatsApp group where exactly people have shared so many pics where they've talked about that there's no rain today. There's no rain, absolutely. Apart from there
Yeah,
are
that's
a
good.
few places. So that's why
Yeah, that's
I want to
good.
know what is the reason behind it that people are talking that we are sitting in India and we are talking about that looks good, or the guys over there in Sri Lanka and talking the um, neutral guys or the guys from Sri Lanka about it, that how it would be.
देखिए फोरकास्ट तो है ही बारिश की, तो वी कैन नॉट उसको तो नजरअंदाज तो नहीं कर सकते हैं, तो इट इज समथिंग दैट विल बी
91%,
देयर.
91% for a record
Yeah,
for tomorrow.
so it वो तो है. It there is rain forecast, and Saurabh, da, you'll also know. Both of us stay in Bangalore, so we know very well that if we experience winter in the morning, we can see summer in the afternoon and then rain in the evening. So we
All
are
four
used to seeing
all four
all.
seasons in one day.
Exactly. So we are used to expecting the unexpected. So अगर forecast है, तो we saw that during the Ashes as well. It largely lived up to the forecast. Obviously, that's England, different part of the world, but it is something that you cannot keep aside. So yeah, coming back to what I was saying, I'm definitely looking forward to the game. Probably that what you were talking about in terms of having butterflies in my stomach, it probably hasn't sunk in yet for me. One of the reasons could be that India and Pakistan are going to be playing again for all practical purposes next Sunday, and the way the teams are placed, yes, till date, India and Pakistan have never contested an Asia Cup final against each other, but probably there's no better chance. And of course, we know that on October 14th as well, they're going to be playing in the World Cup. So we know that there is practically a chance for them to face off at least 3 times. It could be potentially 4 or 5 times too. So maybe because of that, the fact that it's going to keep coming at a much more regular rate than usual, I guess that sense of that adrenaline rush hasn't really set in for me at least completely. Maybe it might be different tomorrow when the first ball is bowled and when the national anthems take place 10 minutes before the game, and you see the crowd spilling in. I think it's going to be it could be a different feeling altogether. But yeah, at this point of time, I'm looking forward to it certainly. But let's see how it goes. And one more thing with regards to the two teams, I think they're two very similar teams in terms of their strengths and weaknesses. You often see India, Pakistan as one team's batting versus another team's bowling. This time around, I think these are two teams which seem to have a solid top three, a consistent top three, a shaky middle order, which can go either way, and also two very strong bowling units. So with a very good wrist spinner, some really good fast bowlers. So for a change, these are two very similar teams rather than distinctly opposite teams. So it's not easy to say that India's batting versus Pakistan's bowling will decide how this goes, because um, Shaheen Naseem के अलावा bowler तो इधर भी है. I think with Bumrah with the new ball is a different proposition. One battle I'm looking forward to. I was talking to a colleague as well today. I think Kuldeep Yadav versus Babar Azam. So that could be a pretty interesting battle. So there are of course a lot of subplots, but yeah, I think that excitement and buzz, it hasn't yet set in for me personally. So maybe it could be different tomorrow. Let's see. Or if the game goes down to the wire, I think most certainly we'll be at the edge of our seat.
Awesome. So according to you, see, who will be the winner? Nikhil bhai, first you, then we'll go to Surya, and then again Anuj will again explain exactly what is going on here in his mind and nearby in his own colleagues or friends or in his offices and all. But again, what do you two guys or three guys, like Vallav, what do you three guys think? Who will win tomorrow?
I think, as Surya Bhai said, it's probably the nature that it's going to come again. So that feeling isn't not that if you miss this, you're not going to get it again. You for sure know that it should happen at least twice more. And maybe that's why that India Pakistan वो feeling मेरे लिए तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. And to be honest, the problem is also when you watch the game so much and you realize both teams will want to win, but they are not going to lose sleep if they lose the game, because the game has nothing at stake. So it is a game where you want your World Cup hopefuls to get game time, more from India's side, less from Pakistan's side.
Nikhil bhai, देखो मैं समझ रहा हूँ कि आपके 2 और मैच चल रहे हैं, बट प्रॉब्लम ये है हमारे साथ कि ये बात मैं मानता हूँ कि एज एन एक्सपर्ट पीपल कह सकते हैं, अनुज आप भी अनम्यूट कर सकते हो, वल्लभ एंड सूर्योदय, मेरा इतना ही कहना है कि ये कहना उतना ही आसान है जितना एक्चुअली मैच चलने वक्त, क्योंकि मुझे याद है 2019 में जब लास्ट टाइम आई थिंक वी मेट, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग,
ब्रो वर्ल्ड कप गेम था
तब
सर, मैं वही बोल रहा
सर
हूँ।
इंडिया
आप वर्ल्ड सी वो देखो, अगर आप मीडिया में हो अभी तो ये काम आपको भी करना पड़ेगा कि यू हैव टू मेक इट अ नॉर्मल गेम. We cannot hype it so much कि it is as important as a World Cup game. It is an important game.
It's
not going to lose.
it's
You will
more
not
than
want to
more.
lose.
No. It's not. See, so being a fan, it's not about losing or winning the game. It's all about emotion. See, ultimately, if Babar Azam hits a century tomorrow, India lose the match. Somewhere down the line, I'm sure all of them who loves cricket, they will applaud that. But the question is very different. So tomorrow's match, India versus Pakistan, how important is that in terms of not hype, in terms of individuals? हम सब यहाँ छोड़ दो मीडिया हाउस के हैं कि नहीं है. We waited for this India Pakistan match for so long. विनिंग के लिए हम लोग जो मेरा जो क्वेश्चन था आप लोगों से कि हम लोग कल जीतने वाले हैं कि हारने वाले, अभी टीम के ऊपर तो बात ही नहीं हुई है, अनुज ने भी कुछ बोला ही नहीं है, तब जस्ट सेलिंग बस इतना ही बता दो, नो डिप्लोमेटिक आंसर्स, अकॉर्डिंग टू यू who is going to win the match? वल्लभ से स्टार्ट करते हैं. वल्लभ, यू बोल भाई.
I would always love India to win, but
Okay.
depending on the
No.
situation, I think it is 50-50. It is 50-50 for me.
भाई
I'm not
डिप्लोमेटिक
going
आंसर.
अरे यार,
नो. अरे आपको एक ही आंसर देना है. अब आपके पास आप एग्जाम देने जा रहे हो, आप बोलोगे यार मैं पास भी हो सकता हूँ, फेल भी हो सकता हूँ, एग्जाम दे के आऊँ, अच्छा भी हुआ है, बुरा भी हुआ, ऐसा नहीं चलेगा. इधर इंडिया और पाकिस्तान दोनों मेरे
India.
हिसाब से सही है. इंडिया.
India.
निखिल भाई.
Yeah, you'll want India to win, obviously. There is not even a question,
No.
Saurav bhai.
No. I'm not asking about what you want. What they say, what you think who will win. I didn't ask what we
See,
want.
I don't think it is as thorough as Surya said. I don't think it is as clear. It is not as clear on paper that one team can win over the other handsomely. It is not going to be that. It is going to be very close because of two things: the conditions and the closeness of it. तो आप अगर इमोशन से बात करोगे तो आपको एक ही आंसर मिलेगा जो आपको पता है, पर अगर आपको प्रैक्टिकल आंसर चाहिए तो ये प्रैक्टिकल आंसर है.
क्या है प्रैक्टिकल? क्या है ये बताओ. प्रैक्टिकल, आई वांट द प्रैक्टिकल आंसर.
It is not obvious. It is 50-50 as Vallabh said, and you'll want India to
तो
win.
you wanna again I'm expecting a better answer, but again ठीक है. No problem.
ठीक है. सौरभ भाई आप बोलिए. Let's start with you. You tell your outcome, then let's switch to us. You tell your outcome.
No problem.
First. Yep.
My outcome is India. I can give the a number of reasons also, but again, it's India from my point of view. It's not emotionally. It's not because they played and they have the upper hand and all in Asia Cup by 2 or 3 extra wins with the all the stuff. The biggest positive for us is our fielding. What I feel always, whenever from मतलब आप 96 से लेके आज तक जो भी मैंने मैचेस देखे हैं और मैचेस समझे हैं, मुझे एक ही बात समझ में अच्छे से आता है कि हमारी फील्डिंग जिस दिन अच्छी रही है अगेंस्ट पाकिस्तान, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान ने हमें कम से कम 20 से 25 रन तो फील्डिंग में दिए, भले कुछ भी हो जाए, और हमने 25 से 30 रन सेव किए हैं. क्वेश्चन ये है 25 से 30 रन सेव करना और 25 से 30 रन एक्स्ट्रा बनाना, मतलब 50 रन एक्स्ट्रा में हो, और अगर हम लोग ये कर सकते हैं तो हम लोग जीतेंगे. और मेरा यही रहा है कि वी आर द सेफ साइड, वी हैव टू द ब्रिलियंट साइड. आईपीएल में जिस तरह से हम लोग फील्डिंग करते हैं, अगर उसका 50% भी हम लोग इंडिया के मैच में फील्डिंग कर लेंगे, आई एम टेलिंग यू वी आर गोइंग टू विन विदाउट एनी सेकंड थॉट, बिकॉज इंडिया पाकिस्तान के मैच में फील्डिंग मैटर्स अ लॉट. बॉलिंग बैटिंग फील्डिंग, बॉलिंग बैटिंग अपनी जगह पे है, शायद हम लोग बैटिंग में अच्छे हैं, वो लोग बैटिंग में थोड़े कम है, बॉलिंग में हम थोड़े कम है, बॉलिंग में वो ज्यादा है, लेकिन कौन है जो वो शार्प कैच पकड़ सकता है, कौन है जो बाउंड्री पे 2 रन रोक सकता है. तो मैं सोचता हूँ on that point of view we are ahead than them. Recently उनकी फील्डिंग भी देखी, still they have improved but not at to the par. So in that point of view India is there, but देखते हैं क्या होता है, because ultimately शाहीन हो या फिर हरीश रावत हो या फिर नसीम शाह हो या शादाब खान हो, they don't have the world, see स्पिनर के मामले में they don't have world class spinner, मानो या ना मानो, we have the better spinner. पेस बॉलर में they have the pace, we love the pace, we love pace. स्विंग होता समझ में आता, सीम होता समझ में आता, स्लो एंड स्लगिश है, बट अगेन वो मतलब अनइवन बाउंस नहीं है. अगेन शुभमन गिल शायद ना अच्छा खेले, ईशान ना अच्छा खेले, इन जो समझदार प्लेयर्स हैं, they will play well and 250, 260 will be a very good scoring rate over there. The way I have experienced the last 1 or 2 matches over there in Sri Lanka. My point of view, on that point of view, I'm saying India is ahead. भले जिसको जो बोलना है बोल सकते हैं, but my point of view, fielding point of view, and all those stuff, we are ahead. बाबर आजम है, रिजवान है, सब कोई है, but the day बाबर आजम लास्ट टाइम भी उनका कैच मिस हुआ था, quite obvious. नहीं तो वो 150 नहीं मार पाते. रिजवान रन आउट हुआ, अनफॉर्चुनेट रन आउट हुआ, फिर इमामुल हक रन आउट हुआ, अनफॉर्चुनेट रन आउट हुआ. तो चीजें ऐसी होती हैं कि ये सारी चीजें क्रिकेट में होती हैं. मेरा कहना है इंडिया है विद अ रीजन, इट्स नॉट दैट 50-40 30-40, क्योंकि हमारे बॉलर्स का स्ट्राइक रेट देखा जाए, एक्सपीरियंस देखा जाए, वे अहेड देन देम. कहाँ कोई बुमराह ने 50-60 मैचेस खेले हैं, कहाँ उस वो सारी टीम मिलके कितना 40-50 या 60 मैचेस खेले. How much they got a wicket is a different thing altogether. How many matches they have played, how many matches they have played against India, but they have a better conditional situation in terms of IPL. Yeah, they have saved the matches. Even Shami, he saved the matches in New Zealand. So exactly, we have experience. If you don't say that, we saw exactly what happened in the T20 World Cup. 15 ball 48 runs, right? We won by a guy whose name is Virat Kohli, who was out of form. That's a very different ball game. It's not emotionally, it's not that rationally you have to think, and that on what that basis I'm saying that's in India. Simple as it is. I have a reason to say why India. I'm not saying because we are Indian. If Pakistan अच्छा खेल सकता है तो quite obvious है Pakistan can win. Cricket is a game, anybody can win. कल अगर 25 से 30 ओवर का मैच हो जाए तो who will win? Pakistan, might be India. But again 50 overs का मैच हुआ तो I am going 100% with India. But anyways, that's a different thing altogether. My thing is for India because of that pointers. बाकी अगर उसमें खराब करेंगे तो quite obvious है Pakistan will have that +1 for sure. Now again, अनुज ने एक वर्ड भी नहीं बोला है, तो
Anuj is just waiting for the opportunity to talk.
अब मैंने अपने को अनम्यूट कर रहा हूँ. हाँ
Anuj, the platform is yours, man.
थैंक यू. सो नहीं, सी अगर इमोशंस बाजू में रख के सोचना है तो आई थिंक पाकिस्तान हैव द एज, एज मच एज आई हेट टू से इट, बिकॉज यू नो पीपल इवन ऑन ट्विटर लोग बोलते हैं कि अरे क्या पागल जैसा बैटिंग डेप्थ करते रहते हैं, बट आई फील दैट in 50 over format you need batting depth, otherwise you are pretty much playing with the template that please Rohit, please Virat bat till 30 overs so that our remaining 4 batters can bat the remaining 20 overs. So अगर आपको इंग्लैंड का ब्रांड खेलना है, I won't say इंग्लैंड का ब्रांड, a brand that is needed nowadays with pitches becoming flatter and flatter, that you know, हाँ आपको वर्ल्ड कप में थोड़े मतलब ऐसे पिचेस मिलेंगे जहाँ पे यू नो चेन्नई, लखनऊ, जहाँ पे बॉल थोड़ा टर्न ग्रिप हो सकता है, और वहाँ पे 270 280 विल बी इनफ. बट इन जनरल इफ यू आर सीइंग लाइक वानखेड़े, यू नो
सर
और बैंगलोर,
आप श्रीलंका में खेल रहे हैं, पालीकल में खेल रहे हैं.
नो आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द ब्रांड ऑफ क्रिकेट.
मैं कल की मैच की बात कर रहा हूँ. We are talking about tomorrow's match. Let's focus
so
on that.
Pakistan have the edge according to me.
That's good. But कल क्या होगा मुंबई में या फिर वो अलग बात है. We are talking about tomorrow's match, but exactly it's going to happen in Sri Lanka. We are talking about a sluggish pitches where the 165 was a really tough for Sri Lanka against Bangladesh.
See, I think that the pitch in Kandy sluggish. मतलब अभी से बोलना थोड़ा मतलब it will be premature to say about it because you know ये same pitch है जहाँ पे रॉस टेलर ने वो पाली केली का 100 मारा था जो लोगों को याद है. I know it's 12 years ago, but the pitch generally there. आज सुबह भी जब वहाब रियाज का मैंने इंटरव्यू पढ़ा उसने भी वही बोला कि he has been playing there and it is a high scoring ground. So assuming that it's let's even say that 270 280 is you know it is a tricky thing because in Palikeli dew will play a factor, so you would assume that second batting team has the advantage, but at the same time I would be really on the edge of my seat seeing India batting under lights against Shaheen and Haris and everyone. So yeah, it in a way it is a good test. It's not that you should be afraid of it, but yeah, it is a double-edged sword. So it will be interesting. Like if Pakistan have 270 on the board, which I think their batting can do, then it is going to be a difficult chase for India. That's why I said so. Even I tweeted some time ago that it's 55-45 in Pakistan's favor.
So India should bat or ball at first. Whoever will win the toss, what they should do.
See, I personally want India to bat first, looking at the opposition. They haven't been good under pressure. Like even see, Afghanistan lost the second ODI there because of their own mistakes, their fielding mistakes, their execution. They also played one bowler less just to stack up their batting. So those things India will not do. You know, I think that Shardul Thakur is pretty underrated as a bowler. You know, he has been written off so easily, but he has like 53, 54 wickets since the last ODI World Cup. So he's by no means a bits and pieces player. I was pretty surprised by what Gambhir had to say there. So we have complete bowling in those on those, as you said, sluggish pitch. You know, you'll get a bit of extra bounce also. Jadeja will be more than
Anuj,
handy. So yeah.
अनुज अगर अगर यही अगर बंदा मतलब सी उस पे एक और चीज पे आई है बिट्स एंड पीसेस के साथ द क्वेश्चन इज फ्रॉम द मुंबई लॉबी एंड अनुज बिलोंग्स टू मुंबई सो व्हेन यू से दैट कि व्हाई गौतम हैज सेड दैट अगर यही बंदा अगर शार्दुल नहीं होता कोई और होता would you have said the same thing? Be
See,
frank, because
when it comes to India,
no,
I don't think Mumbai or any other region is important. I think that is pretty, you know, it is little bit weird. You know, we expect
yes,
like I expect
yes.
that from bots on Twitter. Like I don't care what about them, but you see, in general, you see what Shardul brings to the side. I don't care which domestic team is playing for. You know, and as per
Or the IPL, how does it
yeah,
matter?
and the people who call Mumbai lobby were the same people who were crying about Sarfaraz, right? Why is Sarfaraz not in the team? I
True.
think he plays for Mumbai too. So it's just, you know, double-edged sword. You know, you can say double standards maybe. You know, when you want to use it,
Very
you can use it as anything. Yeah.
हाँ मतलब people use these words only according to their privilege, nothing else, because we all know that कि Shardul has done what exactly, because he's one of the highest wicket taker for India in last 1.5 2 years. So quite obvious it is that he can bat, he can ball. Why not he? As simple as it is. Middle
And
order,
you don't want three new ball bowlers, right? Shardul Thakur is your first change bowler. He has made that role his own. Like in between overs 15 to 40, you want him to operate alongside Hardik if you need and the two spinners. So I don't see the logic in playing Shami, Siraj, Bumrah together. Like you have to understand that it is not a compromise. Like people just, you know, those who read the scoreboard and all, they say you know, we have formidable trio, Bumrah, Shami, Siraj. No, it's not practical. You could have played Bumrah, Shami, Siraj if Kuldeep could have been as good a batter as Jadeja. That would have given you that cushion. But it's not the case, right? So that is the thing you
now,
have
yeah,
to. Yeah.
here I think everybody would like to say that more than that, not Hardik. If our top 3 or top 4 would have been that position which we used to be before 2019 or before, where the top 3 or top 4 used to be score higher than anybody else in the hierarchy, but the situation is way different. And what I would suggest here also, that as I said, our fielding level has gone deteriorated a lot. as an Indian team, what we used to be into the 1920, we have gone way bad. That's why the reason also you'll find out.
better है.
No, just now you said we have a good fielding side.
No, what I said, we are, मेरा कहने का मतलब ये है, मैंने कहा कि हमारी फील्डिंग साइड पाकिस्तान से अच्छी है. मैं बोल रहा 2019 में जो हमारी फील्डिंग साइड थी, मैं उसकी बात कर रहा हूँ. Again, if you are catching the words live, it should be.
अरे सर, word
according
नहीं,
to
you cannot go by saying के we are a good fielding side to then say कि हमारा fielding side, and to be very honest,
No.
पाकिस्तान इतना भी बुरा fielding side नहीं है जितना you are making them look. So they are decent, they will drop charges.
जो सर निखिल भाई, जो दिखता है सो बिकता है. हमने भी देखा.
तो ज़्यादा देखो.
Yeah, I think some of their individuals are pretty brilliant. Shadab is one of the best in the world. Yeah.
Shadab is no doubt.
Yeah.
And Babar and Pakar Zaman are very, very good catchers too. ज़्यादातर catch पकड़ देते
Babar is a very good fielder. What I found out that they have improved their fielding a lot. I think this franchise cricket helped them a lot in that case. However, चलो ठीक है, ये सब चीज तो हमारी चलती रहेंगी, फाइट्स एंड ऑल, वो तो हमारी ऑफलाइन भी चलती है, ऑनलाइन भी चलेगी. सो मैं स्टार्ट करता हूँ वल्लभ भाई से, फिर ये चलेगा निखिल भाई, फिर चलेगा सूर्य से, एंड देन अनुज एंड मी. व्हाट वुड बी योर इंडिया 11 tomorrow?
India 11 would be starting with Rohit and Gill, followed by Virat Kohli, Shreyas Iyer, and Ishan Kishan, because you have no choice, and then Hardik Pandya, Jadeja, Thakur, and I have said it, Bumrah, Shami, and Kuldeep. I think I've covered 11.
निखिल भाई
12 हुए मेरे को लगता है.
अरे
You
कोई
said
बात नहीं, उनको +1 एक्स्ट्रा दे देंगे. आप बता दो. वो सेफर साइड खेल रहा है.
मैं 12 बोल दिया क्या?
देखो
Rohit Gill.
देखो
You have Kohli, then you have Shreyas and Ishan, because no choice. That is what I heard very clearly, and all of us agree to that emotion. Then you have Hardik, then you have Jadeja, barabar? And then you have Shardul, and then you said Siraj, Shami.
I didn't say Siraj.
Bumrah.
I said Bumrah,
Yes.
Shami, and Kuldeep. I didn't say Siraj.
अच्छा, Siraj, okay. So you're okay. So Siraj is out and Shami and Bumrah start. ठीक है, fair. ठीक है, fair. तो 11 हो गए. मेरे में एक ही चेंज होगा. I think Shami
मुझे लगा
stays out and Siraj plays. बाकी same.
नहीं,
कौन
मुझे लगा कि वल्लभ बोलेगा मेरा बैट है, मेरा बॉल है, मेरा विकेट है, मैं जो बोलूं
चैनल मेरा है. मेरा चैनल, मैं ही प्लेयर एक्स्ट्रा लेकर देखो क्या करने का.
मैं रोहित भाई को कॉल कर दूंगा, बोलूंगा ये प्लेइंग 11 खिला लो, वो खेलेगा. क्रिक चैटर लाइव से बोल दो.
नहीं, वो मियां भाई को बोलना पड़ेगा. हैदराबाद से मियां भाई सुनने वाले हो, सिर्फ रोहित नहीं सुनने वाला, वो फोन नहीं उठाएगा तेरा.
ऐसे हैदराबादी में बात करना है तो बैगन का भी सिराज खेले तो नहीं खेले तो ऐसा ही होता. पूरा एकदम इंडिया को जीतना है बस.
इंडिया को ही जीतना है भाई. हम लोगों को अगले 15-16 मैचेस लगातार जीत लो, वर्ल्ड कप जीत लेंगे, खेल खत्म है. बस 16 मैचेस का रिकॉर्ड जीत लो भाई, खेल खत्म. और हम लोग कर सकते हैं. वी आर कैपेबल ऑफ डूइंग दैट. वी हैव डन इन द पास्ट, वी कैन डू इट.
Bhai, Surya bhai, you know Canada, right? Just talk to KL Rahul and tell him to be fit, na.
KL Rahul कनाडिगा से कहीं ज्यादा वो मल्लू है. बट अगर ऐसा डिफरेंस है.
सूर्य भाई 11 तो बताओ.
मेरा सीधा 11 प्लेइंग 11 है. रोहित, गिल, विराट, श्रेयस अय्यर, ईशान किशन out of position, but I don't want to change the top 3, so at number 5, Hardik, Jadeja at 7, and then Shardul Thakur at 8 as my third seamer, Kuldeep, Bumrah, Siraj. So this is my playing.
Shami and Siraj are regenerating the positions.
अनुज भाई.
Anuj bhai,
Finally.
Yeah, the same 11. Yeah, that's like the most settled 11, I think.
same 11 as who? 3 people shared the
Surya.
Okay.
मेरा
I think सबने वही बोला था ना.
Same.
हाँ, निखिल ने भी वही बोला
निखिल
था.
भाई का भी वही था. I think एक ही change, Vallabh had Shami instead of Mohammad Siraj.
और ये
I would-
मतलब
I-
वेदर ओवरकास्ट है इसीलिए शार्दुल, वरना मैं आई वुड हैव बीन टेम्प्टेड टू प्ले अक्षर विद 3 स्पिनर्स, बट इट इज अ ओवरकास्ट वेदर, तो क्या पता मॉइस्चर वगैरह रहे पिच में.
Actually, if on a tacky pitch, Shardul becomes even more valuable with his cutters and those scramble
Sometimes he
deliveries
doesn't
with
need
extra
pitch,
bounce.
man. He will just bowl a low full toss, which they will hit straight to
Sometimes
mid
he
on.
sometimes every time.
he is,
And I think
he is
just
God
to-
for a reason. He is God
हाँ,
for a
मैं जो
reason.
वही बोला था कि and it is said in not disrespect but in his respect that it may seem very innocuous, but there is a plan that is bowling,
There is a plan behind it.
and that is what
The
sometimes
thing, yeah.
his execution may not be right, but he finds a way for the batsman to make a mistake, and that's all that matters.
The thing that goes his way, Nikhil bhai, is he keeps on trying. Like he will run in. Like if we remember that Centurion test, that I think
Yes.
I don't remember which test it was.
Nikhil bhai's favorite.
The pitch was flat.
Standard
He
motto.
just said I was just hitting that crack. I was just hitting that crack. So that is how you have to keep on trying.
Well, we keep trying, sir. अपना तो लोगो
Yeah.
है.
हाँ, उनका
मैं
लोगो
भी
है.
अपना 11 मैं भी
Yes.
अपना 11 दूं.
हाँ,
निखिल भाई,
बिल्कुल.
we keep trying.
Yes,
तो देखो
yes, always.
मेरे मैं बोलूंगा लोग मानेंगे नहीं, बट अगेन मेरा 11 ये रहेगा कि स्टार्टिंग विद क्वाइट ऑब्वियस रोहित शर्मा को तुम चेंज नहीं कर सकते. Either I will play Ishan as number 2 or as number 4 with Gill, because I have seen was not watched, I can say, but I have read his all Punjab records as a ODI limited cricket and all in the first class or something like that. In number 4 he played really well, and in a long term also what I found out that he will be playing as a number 4 for India, and we have still 7 matches to go. If I'm considering that we are going to like clarify for the super, what is the super 4 or super 4, right? And then the finals, then Australia. So there are 6 to 7 matches are there, are approximate 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 3. So around 6-7 matches are there. So what I would suggest that if KL you find out that KL is not fit now for the next 2 matches, and we all know that in my point of view, Ishan Kishan is one of the best keeper at this moment. Rather than we talk about KL, we talk about the Samson, or we talk about anyone else. I'm not talking about the KS Bharat for sure, who exactly hasn't had the places here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 2 and 4 can be changeable. But when it comes to the number 3 will be Kohli. Number 4 we have said. Number 5, depending upon the Jadeja or Hardik. 5 and 6 actually. Now the question is number 7. For me, I don't find any reason to play with the 4 pacers. I will go ahead with the Akshar here. Number 7 might be Akshar, if I'm not wrong. And then I may have but again, the only biggest problem what I'm facing right now in 8, 9, 10, 11 is the 4 specialist player, bowler, which I don't want to play. If I'm even playing Akshar here, then it's a big problem for me. But again, I have the Iyer, right? I'm so sorry. Iyer at number 4 and the 5. So if I'm playing with the Iyer, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8. Number 8 is the Akshar. My problem is sorted. And then the 9, 10, 11, we all know. I would like to play with Shami for the entire this series plus Australia series plus World Cup, because Shami is a bowler. जितना बॉल करेगा उतना अच्छा बॉल करेगा वो. अगर वो रुक गया तो फिर प्रॉब्लम है. Shiraz is a different kind of bowler. Shami is a very different kind of bowler. I would like to go ahead with the Shami because Shami is a proven pace bowler. तो मेरे हिसाब से Shami, Boom, Hardik will be our 3 pacers. In Sri Lanka, Akshar, Jadeja will be and the Kuldeep are the 3 spinners. Like we are sorted with the 6 players, with the 3 players who can bat, as well as Kuldeep can hold the wicket. Come to hold the pitch if required. Hold the wicket or the whatever we can say. वो maintain कर सकता है, because he has a one first class century and 10 plus half centuries in the first class, if I'm not wrong, for Uttar Pradesh. And
ये तो ये सनी गावस्कर सर विल बी वेरी हैप्पी विद यू कि आपने ये चीज पूरे सीरीज के लिए निकाल दिया कि उनके डोमेस्टिक बैटिंग स्टैट बता दिया. थैंक यू सो मच.
अरे नहीं सर, एक्चुअली आप अगर हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं, और एक्चुअली कुलदीप कैन डू मच बेटर एज अ बैट्समैन. वो देखता नहीं है, दैट्स अ डिफरेंट पार्ट. बट मुझे इतना पता नहीं क्यों, आई हैव अ वेरी गुड कॉन्फिडेंस. आई हैव कॉन्फिडेंस बिकॉज जो पीयूष चावला आप देखोगे तो इंडिया के लिए अच्छा बैटिंग कभी नहीं किया जिंदगी में, लेकिन आईपीएल में देखो या फिर लोकल मैचेस में, मतलब रणजीज में देखो या फिर नॉन रणजीज, मतलब वो क्या बोलते हैं आपके फर्स्ट क्लास और लिस्टेड मैचेस में देखो, he actually did amazing work as a batsman. He played even the number 5, number 6 positions for the respective team in the shorter formats. तो क्वेश्चन ही होता है सर कि हमें थोड़ा ट्रस्ट भी करना है, तो उनको बताना भी है कि वो कैसे खेलेंगे. अगर फर्स्ट क्लास में सेंचुरी मारा है अगेंस्ट एनीवन, he has that ability, what I think so. तो मेरे हिसाब से यही 11 रहना चाहिए. बट अगेन जहां तक है अक्षर और शार्दुल में फाइट होगा. अब गिल ओपन करेगा, बट अगेन गिल के बारे में हम लोग ऑल वी नो दैट कि वो स्लगिश पिचेस में कैसा खेलते हैं. तो I have a problem here. That's why the reason I want to push him for number 4, number 5, but exactly he will not have that much of time to think about it, and he will hit. Because he's a very good shot. Tuck, tuck, tuck. He's a very good shot. Actually, उसका bat का speed है, that's good. But again, somewhere down the line, ईशान अगर open करता तो ज़्यादा अच्छा रहता. It's not that Samson की keeping has taken us back a lot in few matches. What I personally have also find out, he's a brilliant fielder. He's a brilliant fielder though. He's a brilliant batsman. But again, given an opportunity with a 58 or 62 run rate and all. See, I'm not anti Sanju, but again, somewhere down the line in IPL also, what I find out, he always play 1 or 2 crucial innings and then 300 पे उसकी innings खत्म होती है IPL में. And he doesn't do that much well with the first class and the listed matches for Kerala. And he had that issue with the problematic issues also. He has a disciplinary issue also with Sachin Baby in the past. Nobody talks about it. Somewhere down the line, हम ये देखते हैं कि there is a problem, but again there is a problem with the team and all. So somewhere लोग को लगता है ठीक है, अब जो अच्छे सचिन, these guys are too good. Sanju Samson is a God-gifted player. I remember.
For the all talk, I just want Gill to be back in this form. Gill has been sluggish recently.
मुझे लग रहा वल्लभ बोला कि I am not missing Abhinav today because Saurabh bhai is doing his role.
Thank you, Abhinav. Thank you because Abhinav, मुझे क्या है कि कल इंडिया पाकिस्तान का मैच है ना, थोड़ा सा मतलब जैसा निखिल भाई बोल रहे थे, इमोशनली नहीं बोलना, तो हो जाता है कभी-कभी यार, इंसान है ना.
कोई बात नहीं, मैं खाली बोल रहा हूँ, उम्र से फर्क नहीं पड़ता, लोग पकड़े जाते हैं.
हाँ, चीज ऐसी होती है ना कि बचपन के वो 96 का मैच में जडेजा का वो
होना भी चाहिए. See, that is what makes you who you are. So that passion is what has to reflect. So no problem. Never be sorry for your passion.
सूर्य भाई बहुत छोटे हैं यार.
हाँ, मतलब जब हम लोग वो 96 का मैच देख रहे थे और 26 बॉल 42 रन्स एंड वो कैच लास्ट में जाके उनका लेना, और फिर 99 में वो सौरभ गांगुली, रॉबिन सिंह, अजरुद्दीन का खेलना, एंड देन 2003 में सचिन का वो अपर कट, 2007 का वो सब मैचेस तो काफी डिफरेंट हो जाता है. मतलब ये नहीं कि पाकिस्तान को हारना है, पाकिस्तान का हारना और इंडिया के हारने से मैच नहीं चेंज होता, वो मैच के मोमेंट्स का मजा आता है.
या मैं बहुत छोटा हूँ या सौरभ भाई बहुत बड़े हैं.
सेकंड सौरभ भाई बहुत बड़े.
काटो कट करो यार, लाइव में नहीं बोल सकता ये सब सारी चीजें यार, समझा करो भाई, समझा करो. लाइव में ये सब बातें बोल के क्या फायदा है कि हम लोग.
अनुज देखो आपका बात सुन के अनुज बोल रहा है मेरे को चांस ही नहीं मिल रहा और म्यूट में चला गया.
नहीं अनुज ने व्हाट्सएप कर दिया, व्हाट्सएप पे मैसेज आया 12 बज गया, उसको निकलना है. बट अगेन हाँ, वी ऑल लाइक, आई एम सो सॉरी सूर्या और निखिल भाई दैट आज मैं कुछ ज्यादा ही बोला, बट जनरली मैं इतना नहीं बोलता. बट क्या करे, मतलब सिचुएशन ऑफ.
ठीक है यार, कभी कभी अभिनव का रोल किसी को लेना है, आज आपने ले लिया है, ठीक है।
बेटा वैभव, तू मुझे मैसेज कर रख ले।
वैभव नहीं है स्ट्रीम में। वैभव कौन है? आप भूल भी गए?
वैभव,
आपको अभिनव बोला तो मेरा नाम भूल गया आप।
अब क्या होता है, ऐसा सिचुएशन ऐसा होता है कि अच्छा, यू डोंट नो वैभव ना? आई थिंक हार्डली एनीबॉडी नोज अबाउट वैभव।
ये
But
आप अभी
anyways,
गूगल डालने का ट्राई मत करो, बोल्ड हो चुका है इंसान, तो इट्स ओके।
चलो ठीक है भाई, मानता हूँ उम्र हो गई है भाई, लेकिन चलो we all should be like, अच्छा, can we go live again? We are live right now. We have given our team also. We all, just to wrap it up, 45 minutes already done. Can we all 5 and other guys can join us around 1 o'clock to give the tentative team? We will not go live around 1:30 because nobody will listen to us. People will have their butterflies in their belly. Can we go live around 1 o'clock?
Actually, Karthik told that he will be available tomorrow before 12. So maybe we'll match his time.
I think maybe we can discuss that offline and then
Yep.
communicate accordingly.
सूर्या भाई तो
No
ऐसा
problem,
साइलेंट हो गए यार, कम ऑन मैन।
बचा के रखना है भाई।
See, there is potentially one more game this next week only.
Absolutely.
And if they make it to the final, there is another India-Pakistan final. And then there is 14th October as well. Which is why I said at the start, okay, this actually feels
गरवा के साथ गर्व होगा, पता नहीं क्या होगा।
No, actually, the first time it feels like a bilateral series.
True.
जो arrange ऐसा किया गया है कि you get to see them at least 3 times, if not 4.
Ekdam. And if you remember last year as well, we India and Pakistan played the Asia Cup, and then in a week's time they played again, and they shared the spoils. So zyada us had tak, obviously the bigger concerns at that point were because India lost to Pakistan and Sri Lanka and got eliminated. World Cup mein kya hoga? That was the only question at that point of time too. And then of course there was an epic we saw in the World Cup. So जैसे आप बोल रहे थे निखिल भाई, आई थिंक 3 या 4 बार तो कम से कम दिखने के चांसेस तो काफी ज्यादा है, बिकॉज आई थिंक द बेस्ट चांस ऑफ सीइंग एन इंडिया पाकिस्तान फाइनल कुड बी दिस सीरीज. ऑफ कोर्स अगर श्रीलंका दे टर्न अप इन द सुपर फोर्स with Hasaranga, it can be a completely different story. Sri Lanka came out of nowhere last year too, but भाई I think ऐसा नहीं कि अगर ये वर्ल्ड कप का मैच होता तो शायद फीलिंग थोड़ा अलग होता, but since we know that it's the first of 2 or 3 to come,
हर बार
लेकिन पता है कि और भी आने वाले हैं.
That is also the thing with ICC tournaments ना, जब earlier you used to still wait of having at least 2 साल में एक बार आप मिल रहे हो, आप 3 साल में एक बार खेल रहे हो. Now you are literally playing twice at least every year. It may be different format, but then you are now making it a very regular fixture कि भाई हर साल आपको 1-2 इंडिया पाकिस्तान मैच तो दिखेगा. तो you'll have to give it enough context and hype also for people to live through. और पहले कैसा था, पहले जैसे सौरभ भाई ने बोला जो दिखता है वो बिकता है, तो अब वो आप बेच चुके हो, but then now you have to also ensure that people watch it because it has to have context.
अच्छा, हमारे किसी ने पूछा है, मिस्टर जय श्री कृष्ण ने ये कहा है कि should be Kishan instead of Sanju, that's a different thing. But again, one thing he is correctly said, Rishabh is our first choice. But Rishabh was our first choice. I would say Rishabh was our first choice rather than is right now, because we don't know. I personally don't know exactly how good he will come up with after that accident, because accident doesn't come only physically, it's mentally also. So जितनी जल्दी से जितने अच्छे से आया हम लोग उतना ये विश करते हैं. But again, still I would not suggest that without playing an entire complete season in domestic cricket he should be coming to the Indian team. What do you guys think about it? But just to thought, because Mr. Jai Shri Krishna has asked this question.
I can say one thing though, if there is a player who would have probably completed this Indian team, it was Rishabh Pant, because he needed a left-hander who... In ODIs too, because if you keep...
this Samson Sky debate would have not been there if Rishabh Pant was...
Absolutely, because since 2021...
Ishan was before this team, right?
No, Ishan would have still been in the fray because your
opener
KL Rahul is injured.
No, Ishan was there in the T20, that's a different thing. But in the ODIs में तो नहीं होता for sure.
No.
Yeah, definitely.
Double century भी नहीं मार पाता, that's a different thing.
Because since 2021, I think ahead of that New Zealand series last year, Rishabh had averaged 51 and had a strike rate of 113 in ODIs. And he just played 2 ODIs in New Zealand where it didn't go according to plan. So his numbers, obviously, the average would have taken a bit of a hit, but not by much. So if you look at it, Rishabh since 2021 was actually doing brilliantly in ODIs too.
अब
So
लेकिन एक चीज है ना, what I personally feel, I always tweeted also in a message, there is no ifs and buts in cricket. जो है प्रेजेंट में है, आप थे बहुत अच्छी बात है,
तो वही बोल रहा हूँ कि अगर ऋषभ होते तो it would have been complete. That's all I'm saying ना.
हाँ तो वो तो देखो, वो होते तो ऋषभ का डबल नहीं होता, सॉरी ईशान का डबल नहीं होता,
हाँ, वो भी
Who
तो
knows
ifs and buts ही
exactly?
हुआ.
फिर भी होता
नहीं
ईशान का डबल होता है, ईशान तो ओपन कर रहा था.
ईशान का डबल नहीं होता. रीजन बिहाइंड इट नहीं होने का, क्योंकि ईशान आल्सो गॉट एन अपॉर्चुनिटी बिकॉज ऑफ ऋषभ पंत वाज नॉट देयर.
No, because Rishabh
No,
wasn't.
Ishan played in the same game where KL Rahul was wicketkeeper, so he would have still got a chance.
And Rishabh played the test series after that. So जो accident हुआ वो बाद में हुआ.
I understand.
Rishabh was sent back to NCA for his knee strength something.
That's true.
Yeah, he was sent to the NCA to
So
work on
basically,
his.
we'll see Pant hopefully fit fine after a good
Hopefully,
season.
yeah,
yeah,
because
that
because
we
I
all
think what
wanted.
he brings in the middle order, the X factor, the left-handed variety, what he brings.
His sixes.
We don't have that kind of a like-for-like backup because we're talking about a wicketkeeper also. So what Rishabh Pant would have brought would have ticked up a lot
I
of
would
boxes.
play him
That's
as
what
a
I'm saying.
pure batter in South Africa if he's fit in a test series
Yes,
at number 5.
Yes.
Ahead of
yes.
Rahane any day.
I think I was going through this अपना ये गौरव कपूर का जो शो था, where he has come up with one of the guys who said that कि Rishabh Pant in the test match can play as a batsman also, because the day he will go, because generally in a 40k plus average में अगर he is playing the way he is playing in the test matches as a wicket keeper, we expecting him to play much better without gloves. And he can play at number 5, should not number 4 and all in Subhan next session. Okay, so again, so what I meant to say over here clearly that we are missing Rishabh Pant, but in my point of view, we are missing Rishabh Pant in test matches a lot. ODIs में शायद वो अच्छा करना, जैसे सूर्या भी बोल रहे थे कि वो अच्छा करना शुरू कर रहे थे, या फिर अनुज बोल रहा था शायद, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, कि 2021 से वो अच्छा करना शुरू कर रहे थे, but he in that time the thing has happened which not in our hand. We all want him to come back, but I personally feel कि अच्छा हो कि अगर वो एक डोमेस्टिक का एक सर्टेन टाइम और सर्टेन पीरियड खेल के आए तो इंडियन टीम के लिए अच्छा होगा, उनके लिए भी अच्छा होगा कि he will understand that कि उनका स्ट्रेंथ कितना है. Emotion we all have for him, we all know it, we always pray for him, but
बढ़िया.
या कभी कभी ऐसा लगता है हम लोग क्लास में बैठे सौरभ भाई बस टीचिंग कर रहे
यार मजाक मत उड़ाओ यार. कहाँ निखिल भाई, कहाँ सूर्या, ये लोग एक्सपर्ट इंसान बैठे पड़े मजाक उड़ा रहे हो मेरी. मतलब कम ऑन यार
भाई
तुम्हारा
बात करेंगे ना, हम तो विजिटिंग फैकल्टी है, लेक्चर तो इन हाउस आप ही हो.
नहीं भाई, बैट उसका विकेट उसका, मैं कहाँ से, मेरा पिच भी नहीं है यार
भाई. कभी कभी बड़े लोग भी कभी कभी बड़े लोग भी लेक्चर के लिए बैठ जाते हैं, इंटरेस्टिंग है तो.
हाँ तो
पर कभी कभी डांटते भी है कि लेक्चर मत दो पर खुद देते हैं, तो ये चलता है सब.
निखिल भाई देखो ठीक है, मैं मानता हूँ आज तो
इनवाइट नहीं मिला तो समझ जाना क्या हुआ है.
अच्छा भाई
मेरे को प्रोफेसर से डांट पड़ी है.
अभिनव आज ज्वाइन करने वाला था, शायद मैंने उसकी जगह ले लिया. आई एम सॉरी फॉर दैट गाइस. आई ओनली आउट ऑफ 54 मिनट्स आई थिंक आज मैंने 35-40 मिनट्स.
अब मेरे को समझ में आ रहा है कि सौरभ भाई इज अ टीचर, अभिनव इज अ स्टूडेंट.
मैंने नहीं बोला ये.
देखो मेरे को सिर्फ एक ही बंदा कंट्रोल कर सकता है इस पर्टिकुलर स्पेस में, वो है मंजू भाई, बाकी कोई नहीं। इसलिए मैं हमेशा बोलता मंजू भाई को बुलाओ, मंजू भाई को बुलाओ। But again, can guys, we have already, I think it's 12:10, and we have a very good session with Surya, Nikhil, बल्लभ को तो बोलने का मौका ही नहीं मिला, बेचारा उसी का पिच, उसी का विकेट, उसी का बॉल, still he didn't get a chance to talk. I'm sorry guys, but we had, I'm saying personally, we really
ऐसा
had
है
a
कि
good fun.
मैंने टॉस डाला और कैप्टनसी ये कर ली है फील्ड पे।
वो एक्चुअली क्या है ना कि
So
कोहली बैटिंग
sometimes it's good to be Gujarat Titans captain हार्दिक पांड्या। ओपनिंग भी मैं करूंगा, बैटिंग भी ऊपर मैं करेगा।
नहीं वो नहीं, यहाँ बात अलग है। बात है कि धोनी के रहते हुए कोई भी कैप्टन हो जाए, कर देगा तो वही जो कीपर है।
अच्छा, तो सौरभ भाई का मतलब ये है कि मैं जडेजा था, ये धोनी थे, बस मैं स्टैंड इन था और
हाँ।
ये पूरा कर लिए। इनका
भाई,
मतलब ये है
अब
कि
मैं-
मेरे को रिजाइन करना है captaincy।
वल्लभ is opted for a power play है।
और
मैंने वल्लभ को बोलते ही नहीं देखा है।
नहीं,
जितना हम ही को है, गोदी में मेरे को ही तेरे को उठाना है।
मैं तो स्ट्राइक बॉलर हूँ।
हाँ, देखो इवेंचुअल 6 मारा कौन?
हाँ, मैच जिताया कौन? That matters other. But again,
ठीक है।
guys, I think we all it's already 56 minutes. We're supposed to run with the 25 minutes. We have gone past 56 minutes. It's a really lovely one, and I have taken your 35 plus minutes, and so sorry for that again. But again, it's
भाई,
India
आप बोलते
Pakistan
रहिए,
today.
गालवार चाह रहे हो, ठीक है, ठीक है,
इंडिया
आप ही
पाकिस्तान,
बोलो।
इसके कहने से भी अगर हमें व्यूज मिलते हैं तो अच्छी बात है। कम से कम स्पोर्ट्स तक वाले तो व्यूज नहीं, जहाँ हम लोगों को मतलब बेफालतू की बातें करते हैं। कम से कम वी आर टॉकिंग
यार,
समथिंग सेंस।
4 लोग लाइव देख रहे हैं, कुछ हमको सेशन में रहना है तो वो लोग कमेंट करेंगे, नहीं कर रहे तो हम लोग बस सिल्ली चैट
रात
कर
के
रहे
1 बजे भाई, रात के 1 बजे तक अगर कोई 1:15 तक अगर कोई बंदा लाइव 4 बंदा देख रहा है, आई एम श्योर एग्जैक्टली हमारे ग्रुप के बंदे देख रहे होंगे, तो अच्छी बात है। इट्स वेरी गुड, दे आर वाचिंग देयर, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर देम। बट अगेन, लास्ट वी आर गोइंग, सो व्हाट द मैसेजेस फ्रॉम यू गाइस टू टीम इंडिया एंड पाकिस्तान बोथ?
प्लीज वल्लभ स्टार्ट।
भाई, मैं इतना बड़ा नहीं हूँ, बट स्टिल आई जस्ट से ऑल द बेस्ट।
Nandi, same. I think very important to take it the right way. There are a lot of things to take care for both sides, India, Pakistan, both. India will want Shreyas to get good time in the middle, Bumrah to bowl good 10 overs continuously. So you'll have to manage workload. Hardik's workload is also important because they are playing as a unit for the first time. So plenty of things for everybody to take care and look forward to. I don't think it should come at a cost of the win. Okay, you will obviously want to win, but experiment भी नहीं करना, but you'll have to give the core a good time together. So that is all I'm looking for from both sides.
Stick together.
Yeah,
All
stick
you want is stick together.
because they haven't played together. This is the first time the entire event will get together after a while, and there isn't a lot of time to the World Cup. So you need that together time as a unit, and then Jai Mata Di.
We also want Kohli to not touch the outside of balls. Let it go.
He knows better.
See,
Hopefully,
बल्लभ यू सेड बेस्ट विशेस, उसके बाद तो ये नहीं बोलते अपने टाइम पे बोलने का है, नहीं मिला तो फिर मैं
अरे
बोलूं
यार,
या फिर कोई
आप
और
बोले, अबे अरे यार, आप ही ने बोला मेरा पीछे कभी कभी ऐसा पिच में आके इंटरप्ट करना पड़ता है।
संगत का असर हो रहा है। ठीक है सूर्य भाई।
कुछ नहीं, बस अच्छे खेलो यार, give us
कुछ
another entertaining match अगर if the match is going to be on, or and of course जैसे निखिल भाई बोले, there are a lot of subplots, and इस एक मैच से it's not going to be the be all or end all. Whoever wins, they are not going to be outright favorites instantly for either the Asia Cup or the World Cup, nor will the loser immediately have to press the panic button. But it should be a good game, and these are the kind of games which can really help you become that team that you want to be in order to go ahead and win those big events. Beat the Asia Cup, beat the World Cup. So hopefully there'll be more answers than questions at the end of it for for from an Indian point of view, obviously for India, but yeah, for for either side.
क्या बात है, क्या
Saurabh
बात
bhai,
है सूर्य।
it's already 12:15. We want to wrap it quick. Please, come on. We want your thoughts.
My thought is one thing, भाई 100 ओवर का मैच हो, परफेक्ट Saturday. Oh, perfect weekend. I'm looking forward to nothing else. Seriously, let the winner to be India or Pakistan secondary. But for me, it's a 99 overs match and the perfect Saturday. That's it. Acha, before we are leaving, just next in 1 minute, who are the players to look after? Look after for the tomorrow's match from India and Pakistan. Starting
From
with Surya.
India. Okay, so I was sorry. I was just starting. Oh, sorry.
Um,
Surya, please.
Kuldeep, I think he could be the X factor for India, and for Pakistan, I think I'll of course Shaheen, but I'll just tell you one dark horse. I think Mohammad Nawaz could be a dark horse. Agar turning pitch hai, we know that India's batting lineup can be susceptible against left-arm spin. He could be a dark horse. Just watch out for it.
Nikhil bhai.
I think Shreyas Iyer, a massive game for him. Will play a crucial role. We expect early wickets, so he should get good time out in the middle. And from Pakistan, Haris Rauf. He had a game to forget in the World Cup, but he's going to come up against a lineup that is new. Shreyas, Ishan Kishan, Hardik. All three don't always like the short pitch bowling into the body, so it is not going to be easy for them. So whoever comes up top will go a long way in deciding the match. So Haris Rauf and Shreyas Iyer.
Vallabh.
Acha, thank you. So I wanted to actually say Shreyas Iyer, but as Nikhil already specified it, I would say Ishan Kishan because he has a change in position. We have to look out, and I want him to perform good in absence.
वो SRH में नहीं आने वाला.
अरे कोई भी इंडिया के बात कर रहे हैं IPL का कौन देखेगा चलो क्या यार चलो तो from Pakistan I don't remember the exact playing 11 so I would skip that.
ठीक है मैं तेरे लिए एक नाम बोल देता हूँ फकर जमान क्योंकि he also needs to get back into form और इंडिया के खिलाफ
नहीं
मैं सूर्या मैं बोलने वाला था मत बोलने का देख भाई अपनी बात अपने पास रखने का है ये गलत बात है चीटिंग नहीं करने का है ये
तो आयरनी हुआ ना पाकिस्तान तो सबसे ज्यादा थी आज
पाकिस्तान के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू में फकर जमान एंड शादाब मैं बोलने वाला था बिकॉज़ इंडिया को लेके
बोल सकते क्या सॉरी
दो नाम ही तो बोल मैंने आप 22 प्लेयर्स के नाम भी बोल सकते हो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं and from India somewhere down the line I find out multiple players शाहीन का है कि अगर वही 4-5 ओवर खेल अगर उसका 2-3 ओवर निकल गया तो फिर इंडिया may play well because the pitch is slow a little bit and sluggish इंडिया की तरफ से I would like to go ahead with रोहित अगर वो थोड़ा समझदारी से खेले तो and then I would like to go ahead with कुलदीप ऑलरेडी बोला हुआ नाम है निखिल भाई का तो वो मेरा भी है शमी is my underdog for tomorrow's match from India's side because and these three players from India and फकर जमान शदाब खान मोहम्मद नवाज ऑलरेडी आ ही चुका है तो ये सब प्लेयर ये 2-3 प्लेयर मेरी तरफ से मैं एग्जैक्टली आई एम आल्सो गिविंग देम द हैंड thumbs up for the tomorrow's match but again I would personally like to I love to watch for the 98-99 overs ka match it will be like a good Saturday for me people are looking for good Friday I'm looking for a good Saturday and a good weekend
सूर्या भाई कैसा है कल पूरा टाइपिंग में है या मैच एंजॉय करने का है नहीं तो पूरा टाइपिंग में जाएगा
आधा बस it's एक innings or obviously
चलो यार
मैच
अच्छा बाय द वे मैं ये बोलना चाहता हूँ सूर्या बिलोंग्स टू स्पोर्ट्स कीड़ा गाइस एंड जो नहीं जानते हैं उनके लिए अगर कल स्पोर्ट्स कीड़ा का मैच देख रहे हो स्पोर्ट्स कीड़ा पे मैच फॉलो कर रहे हो ये सूर्या ही होंगे जो एग्जैक्टली टाइप कर रहे होंगे मैसेज कर रहे होंगे फर्स्ट हाफ राइट सूर्या तो आप उनको भी देखेंगे वहाँ लाइव पे तो एग्जैक्टली और निखिल सेकंड हाफ चलो ठीक है फर्स्ट हाफ में सेकंड हाफ तो पता तब तक तो गम या दुख
बस वेदर में ना बन जाओ बस तो काफी आदत हो गई है हाल ही में आई रिमेंबर 2 दिन ऐसे थे जहां पर आई कवर्ड 3 डिफरेंट टेस्ट मैचेस और सारे के सारे वॉश आउट हो गए थे
भाई टेस्ट मैच कवर ना को करा ना फिर
नहीं सूर्या नाम रखने का क्या फायदा जब बारिश आ रही है तो
इन्फ्लुएंस करना है ना you need to influence with your name right
नहीं एक्चुअली जहाँ भी सूर्य होता है वहीं बादल होता है, तो कुछ नहीं कर सकते। स्काई को देखो ना, नंबर 4 पे कैसा खेल रहा है, तो कुछ नहीं कर सकते। और हमारे निखिल भाई, गाइस आई वुड सजेस्ट टू यू ऑल, अगर आप लीग खेलते हो, फैंटेसी क्रिकेट खेलते हो, फॉलो निखिल भाई, दैट्स इट।
Nikhil bhai, I miss your old tweet. I will bio man. People are like outside of it was such encouraging thing, but you removed it.
क्या हाँ अभी थोड़ा ब्रेक, क्योंकि गेम्स भी जैसे जा रहे हैं, नॉट डूइंग एनी वर्क इन दैट रिगार्ड्स इन टर्म्स ऑफ वीडियोस, क्योंकि टाइम ही नहीं मिल रहा है। तो लेट्स सी हाउ इट गोस। देयर आर थिंग्स दैट आर हैपनिंग बियॉन्ड योर कंट्रोल, सो यू can't control that.
वेरी ट्रू, वेरी ट्रू। ठीक है गाइस,
Okay.
I think we talked a lot about India Pakistan and our
We
personal
नहीं-
stuff. It's a
भी नहीं
One second. One
I
second.
okay,
Bye.
I
भाई मेरा पीछे तो मैं एंड कर सकता हूँ क्या? पिच को आप ही एंड
हाँ,
करना चाहते हो?
नहीं भाई, तुम ही एंड करो भाई, मैं नहीं बोलने वाला। ओके
नहीं तो ऐसा हुआ ना कि ऑलरेडी मैं बोल चुका हूँ, पर ऐसा हुआ कि सौरभ भाई वाज लाइक जब इन्विजिलेटर होता है ना एग्जाम हॉल में, जब हम लिख के कुछ बोल रहे तो आके बोलता है नहीं मेरे को देखना है हाँ, और मेरे को ही बात करना है। बस हम लोग एडिशनल भी नहीं पूछ पा रहे, बस एडिशनल भी
भाई,
वही लेके जा रहे।
भाई बोल देना अगले बार से नहीं आना, मैं नहीं आऊंगा यार।
ऐसा नहीं यार, बस
but yeah, good for people also to hear a very candid and free flowing chat. So thank you so much for having me. बाकी देखते हैं when I can join next, but let's enjoy the games and in a good way.
कुल वल्लभ, लास्ट पॉइंट बोल दो भाई, हम लोग ही चले, एंड कर दो।
यार मैं आपके बारे में कुछ बोलना चाहता था, भूल गया यार, छोड़ दो, आप ही बोलो।
I would like to say thank you so much Nikhil bhai, Surya, Vallabh, and we had already
ना इतना बोले कि नाम भूल गया अनुष्का।
अरे उसका
नहीं दिया,
अनुज
अनुष्का चांस ही नहीं है।
अनुज कल ऐसे ही मुझे गाली देगा कि भाई तूने मुझे टाइम भी नहीं दिया और सौरभ भाई आपने मेरे को नाम भी भूल गया, ऐसा कैसे? बट जो भी देखेंगे वो खुश जरूर होंगे। I think they will smile a lot during our this India Pakistan session, which is supposed to be very serious. We tried to be very jolly. We smiled. I talked a lot, took the hit, क्योंकि हारा जीता जो भी होगा गाली तो पड़ना ही है हम
ठीक है
लोगों को,
भैया,
कोई टेंशन नहीं है। But again, I'm really thankful to everyone whoever has listened to us or gonna to listen to us today, tomorrow, or after that also. We always say India, Pakistan, or India, anyone. We support India, but let the best to win the match, and we support the sports rather than the individuals. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a nice night. See you again tomorrow.
नहीं एक सेकंड, I really want Surya to end the session. He was so quiet the entire way. Surya, please
मैंने end
please
कर दिया,
end the
तू ऐड
session.
कर दे भाई, तू कर ले भाई, कर
तीन
ले।
बार एंड मार चुके हो। इट्स लाइक यू नो 3 6 मारा, तीनों 6 किसी ने बचा लिया। सूर्या प्लीज फिनिश ऑफ इंस्टेड।
देखो
Alright, guys,
एक बात, बिफोर दैट, बैट उसका, विकेट उसका, बॉल उसका, लेकिन पूंछ उसकी, ये उसका, आदि सॉरी रहने दे यार, आज कुछ और ही निकल रहा है। गो
And
अहेड
on that
सूर्या,
note,
प्लीज।
guys, पसंद आया तो लाइक करो, शेयर करो, सब्सक्राइब करो। The standard YouTube video ending to Cricket Chat Alive, and see you again soon.
चैनल नेम भूल गया, ठीक है चलो
बाय
बाय गाइस,
Bye bye.
चलो बाय।